Good morning everyone, today's another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending with this coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Now the very first campaign which is going to be ending is going to be the Monday and Tuesday bonus campaign. So for the Monday bonus, we will get 50 star gems as well as 500 Genesis points, and on the Tuesday bonus we actually get an EXP earn plus 20% as well as a rare drop rate plus 50%. Now do keep in mind that the EXP as well as the rare drop rate do apply to the limited time quest, so if you're like me and you're still trying to farm for the Octo Arga armor, maybe the 50% might help. Honestly, only the crazy people can go for it. For everyone else, I recommend you guys to just take it easy because it's not worth it. Now, something I do need to point out about this rare drop rate plus 50% is it does not apply to La Ciel Exploration. As you can see right here, La Ciel Exploration is not eligible for the rare drop rate up campaign boost effect. However, the rare drop rate boost item effect is applied. So what this basically means is, I don't know why they worded it super difficult, but basically the 50% rare drop rate will not apply to La Ciel Exploration. However, if you have any other rare drop rate boosters through items, you know, if you just pop like a 25% rare drop rate booster, or you buy one of those 100% rare drop rate boosters, those will apply to La Ciel Exploration. However, this campaign itself, the Tuesday bonus, 50% rare drop rate will not apply to La Ciel Exploration. Okay? The next thing that is going away is the AC support item select August 2023. So this is where you get all of your different XD capsules. They are all going to be going away. Certain items you might want to have a little bit are going to be like the substitute limit breaking stuff in case we do get like new armors or new weapons or whatever. You can always save these up for the future later down the line so that you don't need to farm for a bunch of different limit breaking materials. However, of course, there are all the different XD capsules which are really nice to have. Keep in mind, if you want the min-max light variant, so that is 153% potency, you are going to need a total of 4 XD capsules, one for each piece of gear, in order to hit the 153% potency. However, again, you know, that is the min-max light variant. That's only for people who are chasing for the min-max. Now, of course, if you want to go true min-max, you can get all the way up to 163 or 164% potency, but that just requires all of the crazy expensive capsules. Another thing that is ending is the Rewind Collection August 2023. So if there are any of these motion items as well as hairstyles as well as all these different fashion items that you want from the Rewind collection, you might want to pick them up soon because they will be going away. The next thing that is going away is going to be the limited time quest over here, Blazing Battle. You know, I've had a lot of beef with this, but something to keep in mind is Blazing Battle over here has a chance of dropping the Octo Armor Arga. Following next week, we're going to have a 32-man boss rush LTQ, which is most likely going to be located in Ritem and will probably be dropping the Octo Armor Belta. Now do keep in mind, I think Sega is going to be copying the same pattern as what they did with the Ephetus armor. When the Ephetus armors first released, you could farm for the Arga variant first for the first week, then on the second week you could farm for the Belta variant, and then on the third week you could farm for the Sheza variant, and then eventually, I think like a month later, you'll be able to farm for all 3 of these armors. So if you're like me and you want the Arga armor, you might want to farm like crazy for this limited time quest, because I have a funny suspicion that starting from next week, the new limited time quest, the 32-man boss rush, will not drop the Arga armor. Now, if that is true, I'm gonna be a little bit upset because I'd be like, you gave me 1 week to farm up my Arga armor, and then you totally screwed me over for another 2 weeks or so until I wait until they're all available. I will be a little bit salty about that, but just to be on the safe side, I personally am just going to be going crazy and trying to get the Arga armor, even though I do despise the drop rate. But I'm just going to do it anyway because I would rather be safe than sorry. Because if I can't get my Octo Arga armor for like another 2 weeks or so, simply because they're not available and they're not in the drop table at all or something, that I don't know what to say. But nevertheless, that is a possibility if we just look back in history, because that's what Sega did with the Ephetus armor back in the day. And I think they're just going to be reusing and recycling this schedule. And that's why I really want to make sure that I do pick up all of my Arga armors ASAP. Now with all that said and done, don't forget the Arks Records is also associated with the Blazing Battle limited time quest. So if you do want your 20 Arks Record badges, make sure that you participate at least once. All you need to do is just participate once and you will qualify for your 20 Arks Record badges. So just make sure that you actually do it at least once. And again, the main reason why you want your Arks Record badges is probably because of your Arms Refiners 2. I know a lot of people are really hurting for Arms Refiners 2, but nevertheless, if you don't need Arms Refiners 2, you could always pick up some of these weapon camos. They are pretty nice. I do like the color scheme. They're all red basically, so it does fit a lot of people's fashion. And for those who didn't know, there are actually emotes in the Arks Record badges. As you can see over here, the winner circle. I don't know if many people have this emote, but it does cost 50 Arks Record badges in order to get this emote. You pop open some champagne. I don't know why it's purple though. Maybe it's grape juice or wine. But yeah, it's really weird, but nevertheless, it's supposed to be champagne, I think. The next thing I want to remind everyone is of course your Aegis Integra exchange. Scroll to the very bottom, make sure to pick up all of your different dominas so that you can craft your HAL finales. I know the HAL finale prices have crashed, you know, they're basically like 1 million each now, but it's still good money, alright? So make sure to pick up all of your different dominas as well as your Aegis souls over here so that you can actually craft your HAL finales. Even if you don't want to use them, you can still sell them for 1 million, it's still good money. The next thing I want to talk about is the SG Legacy Coordination Badge. So if you have done 100 treasure scratches, you will have an SG Legacy Coordination badge over here, which will actually allow you to go to the SG Legacy Coordination Exchange over here and exchange that token for any of the poses over here. So as I said earlier, I do want the Motion Idol Tai Chi, so I'm going to be picking that up, and boom. And now when I go to my gear and sub palette, I go to customize looks and I go to change motions. Right here, I can change my idol from hands on hip to the Tai Chi idol over here instead. So, you know, it's just a nice little idol animation that you're able to pick up. So make sure not to sleep on the treasure scratch. Now you still have 2 weeks of this, so you have plenty of time to get 100 scratch tickets. Remember, you get 3 treasure scratch tickets from your dailies over here, so make sure that you do that every single day. And whenever an urgent quest comes up, that also drops another 2. So you just do your urgent quest whenever you can. And we still have that double urgent quest thing going on right now, so you want to definitely take advantage of all of that in order to get a bunch of treasure scratch tickets. As you can see over here, I have 39 tickets already just from this week, because a couple days ago I did use my 110 scratch tickets as a video just showing you guys what I got. I didn't get much unfortunately, but you know, it's some useful resources. I believe I got like 1 HAL finale or something, as well as 2 augment protections, which are pretty nice. But, you know, it's free stuff and you're going to be doing urgent quests and your dailies anyway, so you might as well just take advantage of all these free scratch tickets. The next thing I want to talk about is the Growthment Exchange shop over here. So if you do need more arms refiners, you can pick up another 2 over here. They do cost 25 Growthment each, but it's reasonable, I suppose. It's not too bad. You can pick up 2 every single week, so that is another source of arms refiners. But the main thing that I want to point out is, of course, the Octo Armor. The Octo Armor does cost 50 Growthment for each piece of Octo Armor without a Fixa. However, if you want the Fixa Guard 1, it'll cost you 300 Growthment. So if you are planning to skip the Arga, Belta, and Sheza simply because you don't care about the 20 extra HP and the 6 extra photon power, you can 100% just go with the normal Octo Armor. Remember, the normal Octo Armor gives you 4.5% all potency, versus the Arga variant, which only gives you 4.5% potency for melee as well as range. The Belta variant will give you 4.5% potency for range as well as technique, and the Sheza variant will give you 4.5% technique as well as melee damage, alright? So if you just want 1 armor for all of your gear, just go with the Octo Armor because this gives you 4.5% potency for everything, okay? So for the majority of people, honestly, I would just stick with the regular Octo Armor because at the very least, this is guaranteed. There is a pity system. You're going to be able to pick these up relatively easily compared to the Arga, Belta, and Sheza variants, which, yeah, you're at the mercy of RNG and it's going to suck a little bit. The next thing I want to talk about is the exchange enhancement materials. When you go to other enhancement materials over here, your Golden Prim Sword 2 as well as Golden Prim Armors 2. If you need any of these, make sure to pick them up. They only cost grinders, so it is a pretty worthwhile investment to pick any of these up if you need them. Another thing to point out is you can get another 2 arms refiners over here. However, it is going to cost regular arms refiners plus NEX cubes. I think the NEX cubes shouldn't be a problem for most people, but the regular arms refiners probably is going to be a bigger issue since not many people have been farming a lot of PSE bursting or combat zones, but if you do really need these arms refiners, or you're really desperate for them, you can pick up another 2 over here every single week. Another thing I want to remind everyone is, of course, your creative space shop over here. So make sure to exchange Genesis points and buy out the entire shop. As you can see, I literally bought out everything, including the Ajax armors, simply because the shop is going to be resetting in 2 days. So all of these items are going to become available again. It's free minerals, it's free capsules, and it's free Ajax armors as well as Aegis Integras, so just buy them. I think buying everything's going to cost like less than 10,000 Genesis points or something, and you know, you can't go wrong with getting extra minerals as well as all these extra capsules, as well as Aegis Integras, of course, because you can always use your Aegis Integras to exchange those into the HAL finales, or at least the Dominas to exchange for the HAL finales. So yeah, just make sure that you buy out the shop. And last but not least is, of course, the Alliance Badge Exchange Shop. Make sure to pick up your 30 star gems over here. Yoink, that's 20 star gems right here. And yoink, there's another 10 star gems. Very easy to pick up, and yeah, definitely helps. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!